Hello again. It's a quick one this week. I've got a pile of CDs. Did a car boot on Sunday, and bought probably 120 CDs. Dearest trip I've had for ages. I bought 120 CDs. I bought some albums. I haven't got round to them yet. I've got to clean them up and check on first. But yeah. So it might be two videos for these, but I'll give it a go. I'll start it. Right, first one up. Queen, Kind of Magic. Not got it. I've got pretty much all the Queen ones. Just haven't got that one. Next, Prince, Sign of the Times. Got pretty much everything that everybody knows on that one. This one, I've not listened to it, but it's got a DVD with it. Devils and Dust. Bruce. Yeah. Simple Minds, Early Gold. This is worth a couple of quid on eBay. I think I've put it up yet, but it's going on for somewhere around 15 quid. Oh yeah, it's not even that great, to be honest. Life in a Day, Chelsea Girl. It's got love song, Sweating Bum, Little Bullets, Promise You a Miracle, Glittering Prize, Someone Somewhere, New Gold Dream. It's like a pretty early hits thing, but yeah. Meatloaf, not one I've seen before. Couldn't have said it better. Chapter 1, 5 tracks. Chapter 2, 6 tracks. Bonus track. Bat Out of Hell, Meatloaf Storytellers, 11 minutes 17 seconds. Special edition, apparently. Sure, it's only one disc. Yeah, it is. Still on the one disc. Prince, again. The Gold Experience. Marley, Legend. 50th anniversary one. Some good tracks on that. Ash. Free All Angels. Some of them I might end up with some on me. I've got a Facebook page now to sell some of this stuff. I haven't put it up at the moment, but it's if anybody sees out that they won't, just message me on there. I'll put a link in the video after. If anybody sees out they fancy, just message me on there and I'll tell you how much I want for it. But it'll probably be just a bit less than Discogs median price, plus shipping, obviously. So yeah. White Stripes. Icky Thump. Never had it. Says 2 quid on it. Ignore that. Marilyn Manson, The Golden Age of Grotesque. Special edition, 2 bonus tracks. His best album yet, apparently, at the time when it was released. Public Image, VIL. Greatest hits so far. The music on this compact disc was originally recorded on analog equipment. We have attempted to preserve as closely as possible the sound of the original recording because of its high resolution. The compact disc can reveal limitations of the source tape. So there you go. I've got to bin that one because there's 2 tracks Right, yeah, 2 tracks didn't copy, but I do have another program that I'll try it on, and then I'll see if it plays. If it plays with no issues, then I'm just going to sell it. Pulp is a nurse. Nina Simone, Fine and Mellow. With one of my favourite tracks on there, Summertime's on that. Nickelback, The State. Stevie Winwood. See, I've never seen this one. I don't think I've seen a vinyl of it either. Steve Winwood. Junction 7. Others might have seen it, I just haven't. This is another one I've not seen before. Pretty much. I've seen a lot of them. A lot of them I've never seen on CD. Seen them in record shops and stuff, but not on CD. Mick Jagger. Got Us in the Doorway. Prodigy. Invaders Must Die. I'm going to have a little drink of my brew while you're not watching. I don't know how many I'll get through today of these. Reggae one. I'd seen the vinyl last week. Somebody put it on Facebook. But I've never seen the CD of it. The vinyl seems to go for a bit steep, really, for well, what I think anyway. So yeah, Steel Pulse, Reggae Greats. I don't know any of them. Quickly becoming one of the bands that I like to pick up. I think I've got about 4 of their CDs now. Idlewild. They're alright. Not the best, obviously, but they're alright. Next pile. U2, The Unforgettable Fire. Got it on vinyl, but just got that, get the CD. The guy who had them, and these are all off one fella. I've never seen anybody with a stall on a boot who just sells CDs. And he said, at the time, he said that he had probably 3 times the amount that he had on the stall. And I'm talking, he had a table 6 foot long, 3 tables probably 6 foot long, just rammed with CDs. He said he had 3 times as many at home that he was going to sell. So tell me where you live, I'll buy the lot. And he was laughing, and I said, I'm serious, mate, I'll have them all off you. Because I couldn't fault any of it. It was just all so good, and it was a case of I'm going to end up spending hundreds and hundreds of pounds on these. So yeah, was not was. What up, dog? I think his wife's got the vinyl. Clash. The Singles. White Riot, yeah. Rock the Casbah. Put that down there because I've got a few Clash ones. I'm going to sell all them together. Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark. History of Modern. Side 1 and side 2 on the back. Why, I don't know, because it's only a CD. But yeah, side 1 and side 2. History of the Modern. Or History of Modern. Another Skinner one, again. I think I picked one up last week. I don't know, my head's in bits sometimes. Paul Weller, B-sides and rarities fly on the wall. This would have been worth a few quid. But like, I had a look at it. I didn't really take much notice. There's 3 CDs in it. And unfortunately, one of them is missing. So there's two of them. The other one's gone. Yeah, Paul Weller, B-sides and rarities. Not seen it before. That's getting a bit tall now, so I'll move that out of the way. Give me a second. We have more work put out. Everything's rammed in everywhere. Just stick these over here. We get a little table for there. Not much rubbish here. Yeah. Morrissey. You were the quarry. Never been a fan of Morrissey. He's such a boring singer. People like him. I don't get it. The Rolling Stones. Grr. Pretty much a best of. That'll be going on as well. There's loads of them. Tim Buckley. Goodbye. And Hello. 2 albums on that. It's alright. Human League. Don't know why I picked this up. Hysteria. You can see his original price on there that he was the bloke he was buying. The bloke I was buying off another bloke who used to do a stall or record furs or whatever, and that's what he wanted for that originally. But that's the wife's. I'll put that one to one side. She can do with it as she will. Space, Tin Planet. I think it was the last one that they had. I think before that, I'm not sure, but there's another one that they had that I thought was alright. Charlatans. Us and Us Only. Primal Screen, Dirty Hits, 2 CD thing. That is what it says on the tin. It's a 13-track bonus disc of classic remixes. Includes some Velvet Morning. Yeah, 13 extra tracks on the other side. Rita Ora. Ora, originally 10 quid. That's, yeah, Rita Ora. The Jazz album 2003. I do like a bit of jazz and there's some good stuff on that. Courtney Pine, Louis Armstrong, Sarah Vaughan. Sarah Vaughan, I think's underrated. Diana Krall. Van Morrison, Moondance. Would I call it jazz? I don't know. Georgie Fame and the Blue Fames. That's alright. It's not bad. This is one the wife picked up. The new shadow. There was a song that they did. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. On the TV show, they did a Buffy song. Can I remember what it was? Can I hell? I don't know. But yeah, Buffy. The album. It's got Teenage FBI. What else is on it? Alison Krauss. Rasputina. God. Velvet Chain. Garbage are on there. Temptation Waits. Yeah. I've seen this loads of times. I've meant to pick it up. I've seen it every time I've seen it on vinyl though. It tends to be a bit wrecked, which to me says we're either really good or a lot of people hated it and just destroyed the vinyl. Legion Leaf, Fairport Convention, folky thing I think, aren't they? But I saw it. It was there. Picked it up. Right, some more. This one's still sealed and it'll stay still sealed because I can't stand the guy. This was one that the wife put in with me collection. Parental advisory, explicit lyrics. Bob Geldof. Sex, Age and Death. Looks like I'm playing with a boob there, doesn't it? Yeah, Bob Geldof, Sex, Age and Death. Don't like the guy. I never have. Apparently a Stevie Wonder classic. Talking Book. It's got You Are the Sunshine of My Life on. This fella, I don't mind at all. Seal and Soul. Change is gonna come, can't stand the rain. It's a man's world. If you don't know me, bye down, knock on wood. Stand by me. That's alright. Tears for Fears collection, obviously a best of. Yeah. A fella up back there looks like he's just chewed a wasp, doesn't he? Young man. Look at his face. I've chewed a wasp. It's bit me. Miserable sod. Another group I like. I liked a couple of their albums, but this is one I'd not seen before. The Divine Comedy. I think it's called Casanova. Yep, Casanova. Featuring Something for the Weekend, Becoming More Like Alfie, and the Frog Princess. Oh, yeah, Divine Comedy. Don't know why I picked this up. I didn't even look at it proper, to be honest. Black Grape. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Yeah. Bruce Springsteen, Lucky Town. Yep, that's that one. Nirvana, Nevermind. I've got the extended version somewhere. I just wanted a proper originally one. And the one that I got last week that wasn't it, the other Nirvana one, In Utero. This week I got it with the disc in. Yay! Last week's was a dodgy copy, which I didn't realise when I looked at it. I just quick look sort of thing. Which had something completely different on, but that is definitely In Utero. I think I've got another Nirvana somewhere down there. One of my favourite artists has been for the last couple of years. Since I started getting into vinyl, it was a weird one. I found I'd heard of him, never really took much notice, and then I found a cover on Manchester Car Boot for an album called Harvest. There's no album in it, and once I bought the cover, I had to get the album. And I just loved it. And then I was in a shop somewhere and I paid up for Decade triple album, I think it was. Yeah. And I paid up for it. But it were I think it were in York, and I'm nowhere near York. I'm miles away from York. Got it home, cleaned it. It was knackered. It was constantly crackling all the way through. That's the only problem with vinyl. If it looks a bit ropey, it probably is, but it was just horrible. But then I've pretty much picked most of his stuff up, in either vinyl or CD. And then this one turned up last week. Decade, Neil Young. Absolutely brilliant. 1966 to 76. Compiled by Neil Young, Tim Mulligan and Dave Briggs. Cortez the Killer's on there, Old Man. Heart of Gold, The Needle and the Damage Done. Cowgirl in the Sun, Cinnamon Girl. It's just so good. I do like Neil Young. Anthrax. The collection. Don't know much about Anthrax, obviously, apart from the metal, heavy metal, or whatever. I haven't listened to it yet. I've had that many I've ripped them all. I've had that many, and I've been listening to the odd ones in between. And I've had quite a bit of prog rock stuff. I've a group called Eloy. I finally got Uriah Heep, Demons and Wizards. That's good. So I've been listening to a lot of prog this week, which I don't mind. This surprised me. I thought, you look at the title and you think, oh, punks or something. But they're not. 10,000 Maniacs. I thought that were alright. I was surprised by that. I've never really listened to them. But that, yeah, I was surprised. It was alright. Sophie B. Hawkins, Whaler. The 10,000 Maniacs is Our Time in Eden. Whaler, not listened to it. I think I've tried a couple of tracks. Yeah, not really my thing. This one I got because I've got the vinyl. I can sell the vinyl. The vinyl goes for daft money. It's all right. Everybody said, "Oh, it's his best album. It's his best album." Van Morrison, Astral Weeks. It is good. Is it his best? I don't know. Just a few. Okay. Sex Pistols, never mind the bollocks. That's alright. Lincoln. Out special. Tracy Chapman, Matters of the Heart. Completely different one than I've seen. I've not seen that one before. Needs a new case. Tool, Jethro Tull, the very best of. Aqualung's on there, Thick as a Brick. Too Old to Rock and Roll, Too Young to Die. Minstrel in the Gallery, Song for Jeffrey, Songs from the Wood. I think that's probably my favourite album of his, that, Songs from the Wood. I think I've got another one of his. Theirs, I mean. I'll have to have a look. I'll leave that to the side there. Right, that pile's getting a bit big. I'll do this pile. Ella Fitzgerald sings with their friends. First one I've seen, Cow Cow Boogie. Can't remember names that for a song. But yeah, Ella Fitzgerald. Stereoscopic Action 15 Cult Movie Classics. Yeah. Don't know if you could see that. Well, that's what's on it. Put it a bit closer. You can pause the video, can't you, and have a look. John Grant, El Green Ghosts. I listened to that and I liked that, and I thought, I wouldn't mind seeing him if he's ever on tour or whatever. So I went online, had a look. Oh yeah, he's on tour, doing all these places. One of them, up there, about 5 miles away. I thought, I'll book that. Loads of people on his Facebook page saying they booked it. Can I find where to book it? No. Can I help? He's on at Ebden Bridge. Cannot find where to book it. Other people saying they booked it. No. But I like that. John Grant, Pale Green Ghosts. Richard Thompson, Rumour and Sight. Like I said, a lot of these will be for sale. If you want them, message me on my Facebook page. I'll put my link in the thing later on. Santana, Ultimate Collection. Evil Ways, Soul Sacrifice. She's not there, I'll be waiting. Gypsy Woman. Yeah. Cardigans, Gran Turismo. I don't know whether that were on my last one or not, I'm not sure. I don't know whether these, I don't think I've mixed them up. Do I? There's only a few left, I'll do them quick anyway. Gabriel Alpin. English Rain. Rufus Wainwright, Release the Stars. Floyd, The Endless River, that was sealed when I got it. Not sure if I put that up already. No idea. Jackson, Thriller, Special Edition with some extra stuff on. Van Morrison Magic Times. These might have been last week's actually. Wife was doing something with them the other day. So, yeah, that could be why. Music from the original motion picture. That has got Jack Black singing Get It On. It's not a bad singer, Jack Black, to be honest. Velvet Underground's on there, He Loves the Sun. Never watched the film. I've always said I'll get round to watching it and see, but I've never watched it. Metallica, Kill 'Em All. Robert Plant, Band of Joy. Digipack thing. All be available on my Facebook. Just message me if there's out you want. The Cult, Sonic Temple. Yep. And an American Prayer. Music by The Doors. So there's that one. Give me a minute. In fact, no, I'll stop this now. Well, I've got everything else up. I'll do another video. So, yeah. Alright, in a bit.